What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Jedi Jive. My name is Mike. I'm going to react to Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 9. Last week's episode left on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Not necessarily a cliffhanger, but they teased that a character might be showing up. And since we got teased Asajj Ventress in the trailer, it's safe bet that that's probably who Fennec Shand was talking to. It might not be, but we're still waiting for Ventress to show up. One thing that they do need to address with Ventress is that if you've read Dark Disciple or if you know her story, she should be dead by now, so there has to at least be some type of explanation for why Asajj Ventress is still around, other than just, oh, she's not dead yet, because then that would break the story that exists. So, and clearly, if it is Asajj Ventress that Fennec is talking to, then Fennec also needs to be aware of Asajj Ventress because she's in contact with her. One thing about Fennec Shand, even though we know she's a bounty hunter who really is out for herself, she's not a massively dishonorable person. She's actually demonstrated that she's honest when she can be, and I don't think she's gonna throw the Bad Batch under the bus. I think we were meant to sort of believe that she might be alerting a bounty hunter to like throw them under the bus, but I don't think that Fennec is gonna do that. I think she's calling Asajj for help. So hopefully Asajj Ventress, if it is her, it's going to be in the context of her being a good guy, or she's not going to have bad intentions. It's going to hopefully help the Bad Batch in the long run. They may need to give us an explanation for why she's there, but I'm still excited to see her because she's probably one of my, if not my favorite, Clone Wars character. So yeah, guys, I don't want to waste too much time speculating what's going to happen. I'm loving the season so far, and I can't wait to see what's next. So let's jump in, have some fun, and we'll talk about it after. Ooh, it's a cloudy day on Pabu. Not as bright and sunny as it usually is. It's an omen.
Go catch something big to eat.
You got it, Becca. Thanks for the help, Corsair.
Oh, look at that. You made a new friend.
If her contact can tell us what an M count is, we might figure out why the Empire's targeting Omega.
That could be the explanation for why Asajj is around. An M count cloning situation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's just a cavern. We've been in there plenty.
It's never just a cavern. What kind of ship is it? What?
Jack, where are you going?
Oh, it's her. Nice.
Where's Omega?
Yeah, she's gonna be friendly.
You heard her.
Awesome.
Let her go.
Gladly.
Nice. She's back.
For rogue clones who are trying to lay low, you're failing spectacularly.
She looks great.
Who are you?
Fennec sent me.
How'd you find us?
I have my ways. I hear you've been asking questions about M count, reckless to inquire about such things. It attracts the wrong kind of attention. That's the real question, isn't it?
Love the hair.
Tell me why you want this information.
It's for a friend. The Empire's after her and she thinks it's because of some M-count experiment they're doing. We don't know what that means.
It's something in the blood. Everyone has it, but at varying levels.
Ah.
Those with a high count were believed to be more capable of wielding the Force.
You mean Jedi?
You're saying I'm a Jedi?
No.
Of course not. Your blood doesn't make you a Jedi. You'd have to be trained for that.
Ah, okay.
I've never known a clone to be Force sensitive. The Kaminoans did make millions of you, so I suppose it's possible. Consider yourself warned. The Empire will hunt you down. There's your intel. I can't determine your midi-chlorian levels without testing you.
I need to know what I am.
Fine. But just remember, you asked for this.
This is the test?
No way.
How does standing on one leg have anything to do with M count?
Stop trying to have balance. Let go of your conscious mind.
Nice.
Nice.
Conscious mind.
Basic force usage lesson from Massage Ventress.
Try again.
She doesn't leave our sight, and neither do you.
How fun for me.
Since
She wasn't
you know
even
about
looking.
Tess, you must be a Jedi, right?
But I know some of their ways.
In a manner of speaking.
Questions.
She was a Jedi once.
I checked text files from the Republic archives. You're right. It's her. Massage Ventress.
Yep.
Why would a separatist assassin be helping us?
Who says that's what she's doing?
We're moving on to the next test. There's a weeping Maya tree up in the colonnade. Retrieve one of its white blossoms and return before the sun sets.
Well, the sun's already started.
Better not waste time.
Now that she's gone, let me give you some advice. Think carefully. How do you want this to go?
Sorry, excuse me. Coming through. Watch out. Hey, girl. I'm gonna need some help. I need to get to the Archeum fast. Okay, let's go.
You asked me for my help, remember?
That's before we realized who you are. Now leave.
I'll consider it. Once I finish testing Omega's abilities.
Get in your ship and go before we make you.
Yeah.
You've taken down worse.
So have I.
Nice. Let's go. So they don't stand a chance. Dude! What? It's like Terrace Kasi.
Tired yet? Maybe I'll take her off your hands.
Not happening.
Why don't you be good little clones and stand down?
We're not big on following orders.
Nice. Nice. Hell yes, dude. That was the shot from the trailer.
I wasn't planning on killing you.
Same hilt, but it's a yellow blade now. I think she's supposed to have gotten her yellow one on the black market.
I got the white blossom. What? Stop! What's going on?
She's a war criminal.
Times have changed. We were pawns in the same war. And we all lost. The Empire is more dangerous than you could possibly fathom. I'm many things, but I am not your enemy.
Nice.
If she's as bad as you say, then why didn't she kill you when she had the chance?
We were just getting warmed up.
I say we give her a chance.
We both have short blonde hair. It practically makes us sisters.
No chaperones today?
Nope.
I'm surprised you came to find me. They must have told you all about the things I've done.
They did. You also stuck around instead of leaving, so I think you're trying to help me.
Get in. Time for your final test.
Uh-oh. Why does it need to be on a boat?
Stop smiling. It's unsettling.
Ha! Asajj Ventress has never smiled in her life. Just a perma-frown.
Many who wield the Force have an affinity for nature. They connect with things that respond to their energy. Give it a try, and reach out.
For what?
Everything.
Bro. She calling to, like, the creatures in the ocean?
We gave Omega our word we wouldn't intervene.
You did.
How does she know we're watching?
I don't feel anything. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. This is a waste of time.
Uh-oh.
I blame those 3 overprotective shadows for your lack of training and discipline. Even if you have force potential, they can't show you how to tap into it.
I bet you don't understand any of this either.
Uh,
Why should I listen to you?
She has a pretty healthy understanding, kid. Oh, shit. We're gonna see... Oh, let's go. Nice. Sick. Uh-oh.
What happened? Why'd they go?
She called everything. Yikes. It's Godzilla.
Get to the Marauder.
Dude!
Summon that?
Not intentionally.
Whoops.
Hang on.
What even is that? Like a giant snapping turtle? Oh, nope, it's a kraken. Star Wars. There's always a tentacle monster. Bro. Nice. Yo! Oh my goodness.
Your friends are making things worse. I can do this on my own.
Yo! Nice. This is like, reminds me of Ahsoka talking to the Purrgil. Nice.
You actually did it.
Don't sound so surprised.
Nice.
That was pretty fun. Did you figure it out? Do I have a high M count?
From what I've seen, no.
Why is the Empire after me?
We're gonna figure it out. Come on, let's go get some chow.
Thanks for trying.
You're lying.
About which part?
You tell us.
If Omega did have that potential, she'd have to be trained, which would mean leaving you behind.
That's not happening.
What you want is irrelevant. The fact is, the Empire is after her. If I were you, I'd leave this place. You're not as safe as you think you are.
Yeah, she found him.
Our business is done.
You're not worried about the Empire coming after you?
They can try. But I've got a few lives left.
It's like a modified B-wing, like B-wing style. Cool shit. So yeah, like I said in the beginning, like they're gonna have to have at least some sort of at least minor explanation of how Asajj is here in the first place, and they didn't really do that. She just kind of shows up and is there and is like, yeah, like I know about the Force and I'm gonna test you, and then she leaves. So whether or not she's gonna come back, who knows? I'd like to see more of her. I think the character model looks great. This version of Asajj is awesome. I love like her philosophies. We even saw her, like I said, It reminded me of Ahsoka and the Purrgil. She went and talked using the Force to a giant animal and like subdued it. So like that's actually something we haven't seen Asajj do. She's like next level powerful. She was able to handle Hunter and Wrecker and Crosshair in hand-to-hand combat 3-on-1. So she's just as powerful as ever, and there's no explanation for why she's here. So if they don't end up explaining it, that does kind of break the existing canon, which would be a little disappointing, because it's like, I want that to mean something. And also, the way Asajj died in the book is like heroic, and it meant something, including Quinlan Voss. Quinlan Voss is another Force user that's technically supposed to be alive after Order 66. So I'd love for them to bring Asajj back and have her train Omega more, because here she lied, saying, nope, she doesn't have, from what I've seen, you don't have it. But I think that's not necessarily all true, because then Hunter and Crosshair were like, you're lying immediately. So she's lying to protect her, lying to, because she knows like what it means if she is Force sensitive, but they're like, but the Empire's after me anyway. So not much really happened in this episode other than Asajj hinting that Omega might be Force sensitive, giving her a little bit of Force training, not really seeing that much out of her. She was able to go get that blossom with Batcher's help, but I don't necessarily know how that would be like a Force usage demonstration. She just like ran really fast. She didn't ever like use the Force to do it. If Omega is Force sensitive, that has pretty big implications to it. Obviously, just beyond the Empire already being after her. But as Asajj said, they made millions of clones, so it wouldn't be crazy to think that there might be one in the mix that ended up having midichlorians. She actually used the term midichlorians here. We haven't heard them use that in this show. They've only said M count. I loved her character model. I loved the yellow lightsaber. You saw that it had the same curved hilt that her old red ones had, so it might be the same hilt. You know what? It's not, because I think she lost those red lightsabers, right? So yeah, in the book, it implies that she got the lightsaber on the black market. So I'd like the character to come back. I'd like for there to be more of an explanation. Fennec Shand, how did Fennec have contact with her? Little bit of an unanswered scenario, a little bit of an unanswered question here. So this episode served as like a good vehicle to kind of like bring the character of Asajj back in and have fun with it. And I love seeing her, but I'm going to reiterate the fact that I'm like, it doesn't really make sense that she's here without them explaining why. They did leave a little bit of a gray area that implied like, well, maybe this M count situation and cloning, and maybe there's some of that behind it. Regardless, I'm still stoked to see Asajj, seeing her in action. Hand-to-hand combat looked great. I said it reminded me a little bit of that like Terrace Kasi that Kira is using. It's that kind of like Star Wars kung fu. And that looked great. And then the yellow lightsaber, obviously, that we saw that shot in the trailer, but she looked great. Awesome action. This was actually kind of a funny episode. I was chuckling a lot through it, because Asajj always has those like dry one-liners where she's just like permanently just not smiling, and she's always got something funny to say. So that's always enjoyable. So yeah, guys, personally, I would love the character to come back and for there to be more of an explanation. Although here they kind of just made it seem like it might have been a one-off. So hard to know what's going to happen. They're still on Pabu. She gave them the warning, like, if I were you, I would leave this place. You're not safe. And clearly Asajj found them. And they were like, how do you even know we were here? So if Asajj can find them, you'd think that the Empire, with their infinite resources, are going to be able to show up and hopefully not blow up Pabu. So I think they should leave for their safety, and they should leave so that Pabu doesn't get destroyed. But good things can't last in the Star Wars universe. It's always there's always something bad around the corner. Guys, I'm loving this season. I'm glad we got the opportunity to see Asajj Ventress again, although under the circumstances, it's hard to know exactly what's going on. But I loved it nonetheless. So guys, I'd love to know what you thought about it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see reactions fully unedited, go over to patreon.com/JediJive. That's where I put them up. See you in the next one. Peace.